Hey, welcome to Rodz and Hobz. Today's Mopar madness here in Langley, British Columbia. Dodge, Plymouth, Cudas, Challengers, Chargers. It's all here. Another episode for you.
Iconic bird.
Al? Yeah, that was just for the stumps, but actually we were cutting them.
So I never did put my wheel covers back on. But back in the late '60s, first thing we used to do with these cars is
Today's special pick. We got a couple of them coming up. This is cool. This is number one.
Plymouth Super Bird
We've
runner.
only ever seen these in magazine covers.
Yeah, these cars were particularly iconic. I think they've really gone over and above. Dodge really and Plymouth really did some amazing stuff with this car.
This one in particular, I think this year, NASCAR banned it because it was too fast. I believe I read that.
Too fast.
Too fast.
Yes, at least they're coming out.
Yes, this was a 71. Too fast for NASCAR. Outlawed in 71.
That's the only thing it would be good for.
Great looking car too.
47 different speed records. 225 miles per hour at Bonneville Salt Flats.
Wow.
That is incredible.
And there's some more here too, isn't there?
There's
a few of them here.
There's
Four. Let's go take a look at them.
Let's go do this. There's your station wagon.
Yeah. Okay. Wagons galore.
We got to get wagons.
Yeah. There's only a few. There's maybe
Not
what
too
3-4 wagons here today. With all these cars, I don't know how many there's actually.
This one in particular is really cool.
This, I really like this. This is a, you know what? Racer's grossy getter.
That's it. Get the whole family for a ride.
Real fast. Very cool. Nicely done too.
Yeah.
Color's right. It's just really aggressive looking car.
Look at the front end. Look at the front grille. It's got Cuda written all over it.
Yeah, look at that, eh?
It's got that feel.
Yeah. It's kind of got that GTX kind of Coronet lookish. They really Dodge did a lot of
little wave in the back.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
They were in the forefront of hot rodding back in the 60s.
They were.
I mean,
they were much. I mean, Dodge was. When you talk about muscle cars, what comes up? Dodge. Dodge number one. The Cuda. You know, the Hemi, which he recently just passed away. God bless for inventing the Hemi.
Yeah.
They're the forefront.
Yeah.
You know, beyond not the Mustang, not the Chevy, Cuda and Challengers. And they came up with something. They came up with the Viper years later. The Viper came out, and the whole new retro Challenger look that come out now. Great job.
They've really come to the forefront again. You know, but we lost it in the late 70s and 80s, and then boom. You know, they've really gone out of their way to really cement themselves.
81, 82 Chargers. What the heck was that? A Nissan?
Yeah, remember what was it? It was an 024 or TC3 or Omni or something.
Got some of those here today. So
that's
we'll
awesome.
show that to you.
The good and the bad.
The good and the bad.
All right, there's Tom, and Tom's got a couple pretty cool cars too.
Top Gun for 300.
Yeah. This is gonna want who's burnouts for us. This thing's beautiful.
Boopsy Cola.
Yeah. A lot of Plymouth and Chrysler products here today. Nitrolube.
That's Jason Nitrolube.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a show on him.
Yeah.
Nitrolube. So check it out, nitrolube.com.
There we go.
Here we are.
Woo. Got it. All right.
All right, thanks,
Talk to you
guys.
soon.
We're going to have a special episode for him. in the coming week, and then we'll go talk to him.
And then here we go, Vipers.
It's funny. I should have recorded it. I took a test drive on the new Hellcat.
Oh, did you
Viper.
really?
Oh, 1400 horsepower.
Oh my goodness, eh?
This is the be-all, end-all of holy Moses.
You're gonna go this way.
1400 horsepower.
I don't think we can even see inside. It's too windows are up. But what a car. Wow.
On the other hand,
Although I really like the Rampage, I always like the truck car style.
the
You know,
Camino Ranchero
this
feel.
thing's really rare. You don't see a lot of these things. Yep. And here, this is the Charger.
my girlfriend from high school had one.
Oh, did she?
Not a car you want to get comfortable in.
Especially in the back seat, but we won't talk about
the
that.
back seat, really?
That's funny. Yeah, and the shadows and all kinds of things. But you know, you go from the iconic Charger to this,
To this. It's,
and I scratch my head and go, Dodge, what were you thinking at that time? But
everybody made a drastic change in the 80s.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
went compact, smaller.
yeah,
I mean, they did the Stealth, which
Yeah.
was kind of cool at this time when it came out. There's
the
one
Stealth,
right here.
yeah. My wife actually, her first car was a Dodge Shadow with as she says, a black Shadow with a sexy red pinstripe. But these were cool cars, you know. Look at this. Look at the chrome galore on this thing. Okay, it's not
It's
chrome.
not chrome. So
Polished aluminum.
It's
Polished
polished
aluminum, which looks like
aluminum.
chrome.
Yeah,
very good.
nice car.
Like hours. A lot of polishing. These were cool rides.
They were cool. They were cool. Look at this. Yeah, this is cool.
Like it's a nice paint job.
If in doubt, stuff a V8 in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
The fastest deliveries in town.
Yeah. There's one of those.
Flat black. Yeah, man.
Flat black, the matte black. I like this thing. I just want to get a little more pictures. Look at the meats on this thing. This thing's got just some wicked tires on it. Oh. Wow. And of course, wheelie bars. So we're going to be pulling some major horsepower out of this thing. Mopar. Fast parts. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Check out the interior. It's all tube.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. Look at that. Cool. See, I like the custom stuff. That's me. This purple truck, I've always loved this truck. I see it everywhere. This is Danny's truck. Really nicely done. Really nicely done.
Nice color.
Yeah, really nice color.
Very clean. Like the pinstriping.
Yeah, I like the tailpipes. Whoops. Cool. All right. This thing's just beautiful. Nice truck. Just gonna slide in front of you, gentlemen, if I could.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you very much.
My son told me I get the hell out of the way.
That's who we are. This is only vehicles today, and we're going to show you.
So let's talk about all these darts. Darts were kind of that car that
I wouldn't say the poor man's monster car, but now they're popular.
Yeah.
And they're hugely popular. Grandma's had them, dad's had them.
Yeah.
know.
My dad had a dart.
If you couldn't afford the big boy, you kind of got the junior.
Yeah.
To me, this was the
And
junior.
super light cars.
Now they're hugely retro.
Yeah.
This is
6-cylinder. Slant Six. I love the Slant Six. Can do a lot with it. It was a really underrated motor because you couldn't kill them. You could do a lot to them, and you know, you'd still get good fuel mileage.
very much so. All right, so here we are with Ken. Slant Six turbo.
Yes, sir.
How did that come about?
Well, I had this car a long time, first of all. I bought it 42 years ago, and it was a daily driver. And it just drove and drove and drove, and you couldn't kill this thing.
Nope.
And I was so impressed with it. And I came across where I was working a turbocharger that was sitting on a shelf. You know, they had ordered in to get more power out of an engine on a generator set.
Yeah.
And they never used it. And so I looked at this turbo. What are you doing with this turbo? I asked. And they said, well, it was brought in for a job. We're not using it. I said, are you interested in it? I said, let me take some numbers off and we'll see. So I jotted down the numbers on it and got a performance curve online for it. And just had to look at the airflow on it, and it was perfect for a Slant Six.
Nice.
Wow.
So I thought, this is the ticket.
So you couldn't kill a Slant Six at first, but let's try it with a turbo.
So that's how the turbocharger and the Slant Six got married.
That is wicked.
And how does it perform?
Well, there has been some issues with it. You know, there's a learning curve.
Oh, yeah.
I always had naturally aspirated engines before, so to go to a turbo engine, there was some lessons to learn the hard way. You've got to be really careful with detonation on them. You cannot let it get to detonation because it'll take your engine out quickly.
Oh, big time.
So I did take out a set of pistons. After I got that fixed, I went through 7 head gaskets.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
7.
And I've
Yeah,
tried
that's a lot.
different gaskets. I tried to play with the tune to try to keep it from happening. This winter I pulled the engine out with O-rings in the block, copper head gasket on it, and it seems to be working.
Nice.
So the engine's not stock.
No.
You had to get a low compression piston in it. Yeah.
There's been a considerable amount of work done on the engine. There's custom pistons in it that
Yep.
were made for the turbocharger.
Wow.
It has H-beam rods, and then the oiling system has just been worked on as
Yeah.
well. And
flow.
probably the most work done was on the head to increase the flow. There were quartered, oversized valves, and it was flow tested. We got a 37% increase in flow.
So what kind of horsepower rating are you talking now here?
19 psi by the curve on the turbo. It's making 406 horsepower.
406. And what was the stock rating on this thing back in the day?
145.
145. I think that was money maybe well spent.
So
The heck with the Hemi. Go with this. Slant Six.
I love that. That's special
a lot
interest.
of juice.
Yeah.
the car weighs 2,800 pounds.
So-
and with a full tank, it's about 3,000 pounds.
And then you're
you
flying.
can do the numbers. You're looking at low 12s.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is unique.
Wow.
Wicked story. Wicked car.
And you've had it for so long. That's just
Bought it in
amazing.
1973 as a driver.
Wow.
And so
Definitely a facelift. That's
Yeah.
different.
6 years ago, I thought I'm going to do this up the way I wanted.
Well, your car is one of my favorites of the show for
Definitely,
sure.
definitely
You know,
voted
just
for it
it's
100%.
unique and it's different, and I like that.
Turbo.
It's,
Turbo.
It's been getting
400
attention
horse.
because it's so different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All big time.
we love that. We love that
Awesome.
stuff.
Awesome meeting you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
And look for us.
I will.
Get some pictures in.
I call it coffee, but they got free octane boost down at the nitrolube deal, so check that out as well. And I see we've got the fresh and delicious ice cream guys are here as well. So if you're just too hot, you want to cool off, that's what you can do. 24th Annual Mopar Madness brought to you by Langley Chrysler.
You want to ask him some questions? Okay.
Well, Crazy Creations. This is really unique. Never made one. Now we got one.
This is one of one.
One of one.
One of one.
00001. All right, well, that concludes today's show. Wicked time. Remember, it's Mopar or nothing. Keep checking back. Spread the word. All right, tell your friends about Rodz and Hobz. Make sure everybody comes to the YouTube page, the Facebook page. See you soon. Too much road, too little time. Driving a Mopar or nothing.
Ooh, baby.
Get back to the V8s again.
Yeah.
The ignition box on the side went, right? So
Gotta get more of the sides. My wife says, you don't get them out of the sides.